So, you're looking for some low-cap gems to hold for the coming bull run so that you can make the best returns and retire early. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 low-cap crypto projects that can do just that. Let's get right into it. The first project on my list today is the Relio Network. Relio Network is a Cosmos-based chain with a strong focus on interoperability. It's also EVM compatible, so this means this is a project that has a very strong focus on development of decentralized applications. I really like the approach of Relio Network when it comes to the real-world asset narratives, and that's because it gives creators and developers the option to keep building decentralized applications, meaning this is a blockchain tool that takes this narrative forward. It's sitting at a low market cap, just $2.1 million, and let me get this right out of the way, it's more than 8% in circulation. Relio Network actually has 90% in circulation. I do not know why the team hasn't updated it on CoinMarketCap, but I have verified it and it's about 90% in circulation. Like I said, a Cosmos-based chain, EVM compatible. You can find this project on Uniswap, OKX, Mexi, and some other centralized exchanges. Relio Network is quickly becoming a recognized real-world assets crypto. As you can see here, it's mentioned by Binance Research as one of the most impactful real-world assets crypto projects. Tokenized assets are estimated to be worth $16 trillion in market cap by 2030. Relio is positioned to take good advantage of this. Again, this is a real-world asset that doesn't just tokenize landed properties or real estate, but gives developers an option to create, allowing DeFi capabilities for people who want to create and build real-world assets applications on the blockchain, not just on one blockchain again for that matter, on multiple chains. Investing alongside institutional investors and fund managers, trading 24/7 within a compliant peer-to-peer liquidity network, and so much more. This is a project that I think has a lot of potential, especially in the coming bull run, because the real-world asset narrative has just so much potential and justification on the blockchain. Another real-world assets crypto that I'm super bullish on is Swarm Markets, token ticker SMT. Now, this one has a higher market cap of $3.7 million, and its tokenomics is not as good as Relio, but still very good in my opinion, 25% in circulation. SMT's approach to the real-world asset narrative is that it allows you to trade traditional assets in the Web2 space, but on the blockchain. Now, take for example, you want to buy Coinbase shares or Microsoft shares, Nvidia shares, and so much more. Well, SMT makes this so much easier. It makes it borderless, meaning people all around the world are not restricted by their location, like me, for example, and will be able to buy assets that would normally be very difficult for them without a third-party intervention, meaning less fees, more control, more ownership, and more security on the blockchain, which is immutable. I'm super bullish on SMT as a result of this. I'm bullish on the narrative it's within, and I'm also bullish on the project's idea. I really think this one can go much higher than it is right now. Tokenized assets, like I said, is estimated to be worth $16 trillion by 2030. So there's a lot of room for growth. This is a project that I believe can reach hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. So I'm seeing about a 50x return by the coming bull run with this project. Swarm Markets is also regulatory compliant, something that I believe is going to be very huge and important in the coming bull run. Regulators are going to be coming for your favorite crypto projects and the exchanges that they are listed on. If a project is regulatory compliant, I think that would make it more resistant to fraud, meaning that it would have a more positive price action because there's no panic selling and the likes. Trading real-world assets on the blockchain, that is the simple and straightforward mission with the SMT project. I think this project has a lot of long-term potential, and you see here the platform opens up new opportunities for retail investors and institutional market participants such as banks, hedge funds, broker dealers, asset managers, and alternative investment industries such as real estate, tech, carbon, music. So many aspects are, about traditional investing. This is a project that makes adoption of the blockchain so much easy. Another project that has strong interoperability that I'm super bullish on is Altura, sitting at $28 million in market cap and 72% in circulation. This is one of the best gaming projects, not just because it's a platform where you can find games that you like, but it's so developer focused. Altura is a Unity verified solution, a Web3 solution that allows game developers that are in the Web2 space get started in Web3. This is a big deal, bigger than you might think it is, because if we want crypto to go far, it needs to be adopted. And Altura is a very good portal in one of the biggest narratives in crypto, gaming, and the metaverse. I think Altura is going to be very big because it makes these developments easy for traditional Web2 game developers. You can see this project on PancakeSwap and Gate.io, not even listed on many exchanges. There's just so much raw potential for this project to keep growing, to keep exploding. And if you take a look at their Twitter, you would see here there's so much updates that they are also adding to this project. With Altura Guard 2.0, they have developed a wallet agnostic solution to ease onboarding and authentication of Web3 gaming. So this is something that I think is going to be very important, a game-changing feature. Smart NFTs, a lot of development and growth to this project. It's cheap, it's fast, it's scalable. I think this project has a lot of long-term potential. I can easily see this project reaching up to $500 million in market cap. So that's about a 20x from this point, and that's a very good amount of gains for the next bull run. So the ultimate platform for building and scaling Web3 games, Altura allows developers to unleash Web3 gaming potential, simplifying game development, connecting with a vibrant gaming community, and so on. Definitely bullish on this project. Do not sleep on it. And you can see some examples of the communities. It's not just all talk. There are several games that are listed on the community, and considering the fact that it's within the gaming narrative, I think this project is an easy pick for the next bull run. Next is within the NFT niche, something that I believe will gain more use cases and more power in the crypto space. I think NFTs are highly undervalued right now, and this is a perfect time to get in if you're looking for some exposure. XP Network is an excellent project that adds a lot of efficiency to NFT projects. XP Network is a blockchain agnostic tool that allows you to quickly and safely port over your NFT assets from one blockchain to another. This is a project that is literally being used by major blockchains, Tron, VeChain, BNB, Tezos, and so much more. And they also have grants from many of these major blockchain developers. So I'm bullish on Altura. It's got the working technology, it's got the backings, and it's got a very powerful use case. Sitting at a market cap of $2.7 million and over 57% in circulation, good tokenomics. XP Network is a real low-cap gem that is constantly building and developing for the next bull run. And you can find this project on Mexi, Gate.io, as well as PancakeSwap. So again, lots of raw potential here, so much room for growth. I've made several dedicated videos about XP Network. You should check them out. But a quick recap is a powerful NFT bridge trusted by all major blockchains. You'd see Ethereum, Polygon, Tron, Algorand, Tezos, Cosmos, VeChain, Celo, IOTA, Cardano, and so much more. I think this project is going to do very well. I'm seeing no less than 50x return towards the next bull run just because of the valuable service that this project is providing to the entire crypto space. Really guys, the future of the blockchain is multi-chain, and still in keeping with theme with interoperability, the next project that I believe will do very well in the next bull run is the Rocket Exchange. Very simple to get started with. It's actually being used by thousands of people in the crypto space, and it just makes it so easy to swap across multiple blockchains. RVF is taking advantage of the fact that there's so many blockchains out there and it can be complicated. It gives you the best prices across over 300 centralized and decentralized exchanges. And guys, this project is sitting at $24 million in market cap and over 75% in circulation. A low-cap gem with excellent tokenomics. I'm bullish on this project for the long term, and I can see this reaching up to $1 billion in market cap. That's over a 40x from where we're sitting at right now, and I believe that's going to be dead easy for RVF. You can see here on their Twitter, retweeted from Moon King, true interoperability boosts capital efficiency in all of Web3. That's why we need more projects like RVF. This is a project that you can get out there right now and actually start using. Imagine, swapping from Solana. You need some Ethereum, but you've got Solana, and your Solana is on the Solana blockchain. It's quite easy to swap it over using RVF while still maintaining full control and ownership. So I'm super bullish on this project, seamlessly uniting blockchains. New projects are listed on it all the time. Really, one of my favorite reward access crypto right now is listed on Altura. They are constantly updating, listing more projects, and I think this is going to take this project far. It's got the use cases it's got projects being listed on it, it's got the development out there. Swapping cross-chain across multiple blockchains, fully featured and decentralized. There's a lot going for this project, and I think it's worth holding for the next bull run. Now we're going to be moving on to another narrative that I think is quite important, and that's launch pads. Now if you witness bull runs like I have, you know that when the bull run starts, there's going to be a very high demand for whitelist and getting in early on projects in pre-sales and launches. This makes launchpad tokens extremely valuable. You're probably going to need thousands of dollars to simply participate to get a few $100s of your favorite tokens, and that's why launchpads are great to accumulate in a bear market before the bull run. TrustFi is a very good example of a launchpad that I'm bullish on. I think this is an excellent launchpad. They've got several features. They are using the blockchain as a service tool. Not just the launchpad, there's farming, there are IDO boosters, and they've also got insurance to protect your investments in case the launch project doesn't perform well. I think this is going to aid adoption and help investors maximize their gains for the bull run. The TrustFi network has just $1 million in market cap and about 47% in circulation. This is an easy 100x gem in my opinion. Simply holding this token would give you value, especially in the bull run for getting in early on pre-sales. But not only that, you also get allocations to projects that have the potential to do 10x's, 50x's, and so much more. This is also another project that has strong interoperability. It's supported on Ethereum, BNB, Avalanche, Polygon, Polkadot, Aptos, and so much more. TrustFi focuses on early crypto assets issuance, liquidity management, community activities, and DAO governance to unlock the potential of DeFi. I think this project is highly undervalued. I think it's slept on. It's got so many features. Again, I've made a dedicated video on TrustFi network. You can check it out and see why I'm so bullish on this project for the next bull run. Definitely one that should be on your radar. Another launchpad that I think will do well, that has the potential to do very well and is at attractive prices right now, is CDFI S-Fund token. Now, this is a project that actually started as an IGO, initial game offering launchpad, but they've quickly expanded to be much more than that. The reason why I like CDFI is the quality of the projects that get listed on CDFI are really top tier. CDFI has gone on to list projects like Hypercycle and so much more. So no longer just gaming projects, they are listing AI projects and many other interesting projects that people like to get in early on. It's got 50% in circulation, just like TrustFi, and $35 million in market cap. This is a project that's reached all-time high of hundreds of millions of dollars, close to $500 million in market cap. So that's over a 10x from this point. I think this project can easily smash that, especially in the next bull run. There are several tiers for participating in CDFI launchpads, and this is a very good project whose token will increase in value, and just like TrustFi, would also allow you to get valuable tokens, especially in the next bull run. So you can see there's some upcoming pools. Like I said, AI is now a big part of the kinds of project that CDFI is launching. Solidus AI Tech. Completed pools include Sophiaverse, Cogito, Hypercycle, Orbify AI, and many more. Interesting projects that have been listed on CDFI. I think is one of the better launchpads out there. So we're going to circle back to NFT projects and the ones that add efficiency to the crypto space. Another good one, just like XP Network in my opinion, is Charged Particles. Charged Particles adds a lot of DeFi capabilities to NFTs. I mean, you're embedding NFTs within NFTs, you're adding staking options, you're adding earning options to NFTs using Aave and so on. This is another project that I think has a lot of potential, over 37% in circulation and sitting at less than $1 million in market cap. So a real low cap gem in my opinion. Charged Particles is at a very good entry point right now, about 55% up from its all-time low, but for what it's doing, I think this project is going to be worth a lot more. This project is an easy 50 to 100x in my opinion, because it's sitting at less than $1 million. You can find Charged Particles on Gate.io or Uniswap. So decent centralized exchange and a decentralized option for people to get into. Every NFT can contain digital assets now with Charged Particles. Charged Particles is a groundbreaking new protocol that lets you put digital assets inside NFTs. Ordinary NFTs can now contain a digital charge, giving you unprecedented power to create nested NFTs. If you can digitize it, you can deposit it in your NFTs. I see a lot of potential with this project. I see music albums being created. I see NFT bonds being created with it. I see ETFs on the blockchain being used with projects like Charge Particles. So definitely one that adds so much utility to regular NFTs, makes NFT more than just simple profile pictures. And those amount of utility makes me see these projects going far in the next bull run. Like many other projects on my list today, is not just all talk. They are being used out there right now by several projects, Cortex, Music, On-Chain Music, Refi, and many more. The next project on my list today is the Mask browser. Now, I like Mask browser because I'm bullish on decentralized browsing, but Mask browser does more than just that. Not only can you browse the internet in an uncensored, private and secure manner, but they are adding so much DeFi components to it. They're adding so much decentralized applications. We've got Uniswap, we've got Curve, we've got Aave, and we've also got decentralized storage solutions on the Mask browser, giving Web2 browsers so much to like about it. It's not just about if you are a fan of crypto. This is something that provides a strong use case for people even outside the Web3 space. $7 million in market cap and over 80% in circulation. This has excellent tokenomics and is completely community driven. No seed rounds, no vestings. I think Mask browser has a lot of long-term potential as well. Again, a project that I've covered on my channel before, so be sure to check it out. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? It would really make my day. So the Mask browser allows you to live online without a trace and earning crypto while you sleep. People will provide the bandwidth for this mesh VPN, gets rewarded with its utility token, which provides access to premium features and many more within the browsers. So I think the Mask browser focuses a lot on adoption. I'm bullish on its use case, and you can find this project on QuickSwap using the Polygon network, as well as Probit Global and SushiSwap. Bullish on this one for the long term. It's got a mesh VPN, it's got a dApp store and a browser. The next project on my list today is within a very niche narrative, but I just love how this project handles it, and that's the Hive project. This is within the freelance narrative, and the Hive browser is a platform that I believe also aids Web3 adoption immensely, giving you the option to hold 100% of your hard-earned cash. That is a big deal, especially considering the problem in the Web2 space where you pay exorbitant fees to use their platform and they take big cuts out of your efforts. So I think Hive browser is solving a real problem. 54% in circulation and $1.6 million in market cap. Highly undervalued. I think this project has a lot of long-term potential as well. You can find it on KuCoin, Mexi, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap as well. The Hive browser definitely is undervalued in my opinion. Working redefined using crypto freelancing, it's got interoperability and it accepts so much crypto tokens as a form of payment. We've got Mask, we've got Phantom, we've got Firo, and many more. So definitely a project that adds a lot of utility, not just by itself, but to other projects, accepting them as a form of payment. The Hive platform is also expanding. They recently added a platform for digital assets, allowing NFT or digital artists to list their work in a unique marketplace. This is a project that is intuitive and forward thinking. So those are 10 low-cap crypto projects that I believe will do very well in the coming bull run. These are projects that have strong fundamental and good use cases, making me believe that they will keep growing in value. And guess what? I'm researching projects really closely even before the launch. If you'd like to be earliest on this project, if you'd like to see my research firsthand, then consider joining my Patreon. Links down in the description. I've caught several projects before they exploded, giving patrons good returns of up to 5-10x's in the bear market. So I really don't want you to miss out on that. Remember, the links are down in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've subscribed by now. Like, share, comments down below on any other project or topic you'd like to see me cover, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.